Hello, Columbia, and welcome to City View, where we give you an inside view at the city of Columbia. I'm your host, Leisha Utsi. In our top story, we bring you footage from the Envision Columbia Women's Summit. This summit was hosted by Councilwoman Tamika Isaac Devine, where she brought together over 200 women from the Midlands who are leading ladies in our community. The focus was on Envision Columbia, City Council's new vision statement.
This is just an idea that I had along with some of the PR staff. We were talking about the city's vision over the next 20 years and how we were going to make sure we were engaging our citizens. And so over the next year, we're going to be doing it through a variety of different ways. But one of the things I thought was really important, particularly as I'm the only female currently on City Council, I was thinking about how important it is to have the female voice part of the vision and part of implementing the vision. And so I just decided to host this Women's Summit to bring together the women of the Columbia community to really hear the city's vision, but also to give us their input and feedback, and then more importantly, for them to see themselves in that vision. How can they be a part of implementing this vision, whether it is starting businesses, whether it's getting more involved in their community. And so I'm hoping that they feel empowered after today on how to get involved in making Columbia the great city it is.
And we bring you good news out of Eau Claire and North Columbia. Finklin Pharmacy recently opened their doors at North Main Plaza, and the Columbia Empowerment Zone held a ribbon-cutting ceremony to invite the media, the public, and the community.
It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with our friends from the Columbia Empowerment Zone, all the great work they've been doing to continue to bring energy and unleash the power in North Columbia. It's that much more special to be here with our friends from the Finklin family. For decades, tens of thousands of Columbians, countless mentees and pharmacists in training have benefited from the incredible service and the professionalism of Leon Finklin and his family. And being able to play a role in the next phase of this wonderful family-owned business's growth is so important. I know to me, to my friend Councilman Sam Davis, to Councilwoman Tamika Isaac Devine, and all of us here at the City of Columbia.
Citizens recently had a chance to speak out. Community Development hosted a Speak Out quarterly session, and this quarter's session focused on transportation in our community.
This is a quarterly conversation that we're having regarding fair housing and equal opportunity. Today we are touching on transportation and the barriers that the citizens face with transportation within the City of Columbia. We hope to gain insight on how to best address barriers that hinder individuals from employment, healthcare, all those things that most of us really take for granted to have access to. So we hope to gain insight on some strategies that we can use to address those barriers.
And speaking of quarterly events, our Columbia Water staff recently hosted the quarterly utility billing drop-in, and they also discussed some capital improvement projects that are coming up in the City of Columbia.
This is an opportunity for customers to come and learn about capital improvement projects, how we're spending and investing the money that we get from water rates and their money into our system and renewing our infrastructure, improving water quality, making improvements at our treatment plants. So we're touching on not only water improvements, sanitary sewer improvements, and things that we're doing there, water meter replacement. We have opportunity for folks to come learn how we read water meters and how they can read water meters, how they can check for leaks in their home plumbing system, to educate them about our automated metering infrastructure project that we're really excited about that's coming up in the very near future that we're going to start implementing. Also, if they've got a question about their water bill, we've got stations set up where they can work with our customer service representatives. They can have their bill explained to them, they can be shown what to look for, anything unusual and what that might be indicative of, a leak or a high water usage. Or if they've got a bill they just simply don't understand, we can explain that to them.
National Night Out is held on the first Tuesday of August across our nation, and Columbia is ready. We started with our National Night Out Kickoff on July 28th, and it was held at Drew Wellness Center.
This is the premier event for neighborhoods, or one of them during the year, as we are engaging our communities and making sure that we are bringing awareness to crime prevention and engagement of our communities, our children, our youth. Statistics show that when our police department is very on the forefront of community policing efforts, that really makes the difference in the communities throughout Columbia and the neighborhoods, as far as them being aware of crime prevention techniques and just knowing their officers. A lot of times it's about the relationships that are being built with our officers and our neighborhood leaders and all of the folks in our communities as they engage them just by walking the beat, but also engaging them with other creative law enforcement techniques and strategies.
Well, after the kickoff, it was time for National Night Out events in our neighborhoods.
National Night Out gives our neighborhoods a chance to show their uniqueness and their individuality. So we love to do this. We have good food, good friends out here. We have our public safety people from the fire department and the police department. It's a wonderful evening for the city of Columbia.
Thank you for watching City View, where we give you an inside view at the City of Columbia. Please stay tuned to City TV for all the latest information and highlights about Columbia, and visit our website at columbiasc.net and follow us on our social media platforms. And as always, remember, we are Columbia.